What's up, guys? Welcome back, and today we're back in Grow a Garden. Grow a Garden just updated and added this whole smithing event where basically you can submit fruits here, an egg here, and a gear here. And I've been doing this not too much, but like quite a bit. And why are all my fruits up here? So hold up, give me a second, guys. Okay, so I find this way like the easiest. So basically, you get a bunch of fruits in your inventory, and then you submit it, and then you submit your egg, and then you submit your like gear. Oh, I got rare coal. But the strat is to have something that you have a ton of, like a harvest tool, in your inventory. That way you can have 120 of those. You won't run out for a long time. And something like a common egg, because rarity doesn't matter in this. Just because you submit like a super overpowered egg and plant, you're not gonna get a super overpowered coal. It doesn't work like that. But anyways, as you guys can see, they've added a bunch of new things. I actually haven't gotten any of these, but I'm just gonna show it to you guys. The Smith Treat, which gives your pet a large boost over time, and as you guys can see, coal is a major part of this, and I'll get to that in a second here. But yeah, and then we also have this Pet Shard Forger, which makes it so like a pet may like reduces crafting time, which is really good. The Smith Hammer of Harvest basically um harvest all fruits in like a radius. So it's basically the harvest all tool, which is now gone because like it was getting way too overpowered, unlike the last event, Safari Harvest event. And then the Thunderbringer, which is just I think it's like not as good as this. So guys, don't be using this for this because it just summons a lightning bolt somewhere on your farm, so it's not even guaranteed to hit like a good fruit. And yeah, if you guys are like really like people who really want all of these, you can buy them with Robux. I personally think you can just grind them and probably get them pretty easily if you play the game enough. And obviously these are all cosmetics, which if you guys want, you can go ahead and get. They're not too hard to get. Um, but here, yeah, now we're coming to seeds, right? So the olive is the most common one, as you guys can see. It's not too hard to get. Two common coals, a grape and a tomato seed. The hollow bamboo is a little bit harder, but this yarrow seed is much harder. You need two divine coals, and I think we all can like get everything else. It's just these two that are gonna be hard to get, and obviously, um, now that the most important part of every Grow a Garden event has become the pets. Now let's talk about the pets. And yes, this is perfect because I wanted to craft something. Perfect. So here you can get the gem egg and there's a bunch of pets. I don't actually have them, so let me just pull up the wiki page and show it to you guys. All right, so here, the topaz snail. It basically makes it so when you trigger a harvest, the player gets a cleansing pet shard. It works just like a normal snail. All of these are just reskins of already existing pets. Amethyst beetle. This is basically the same thing as the other beetle, which just goes and does a battle with another player's beetle. And then we got the emerald snake. Every like what? Why does it say one? Okay, every 7 minutes goes to a random fruit and converts it to a cosmetic. This way you can get a ton of cosmetics super easily with this pet. And then you got the Sapphire Macaw, which just like every macaw gives you a mutation. Every 8 minutes, 15% chance that a nearby fruit becomes crystallized. And then these two are actually really good. This is the Ruby Squid, which I personally think is worse than the Diamond Panther because it's basically a reskin of the Mimic Octopus. But you know how Mimic Octopus copies pet actions? The Ruby Squid copies their passive, so it's basically like something that doesn't use a cooldown. And obviously Diamond Panther, which basically makes it so when you harvest a fruit with more than 12 mutations, there's a 4% chance that a random pet goes up by one. So if you have fruits with like 12 mutations and you harvest them, you have a chance your pet grows up, which is honestly better than this ability. But that's the gem egg. Now let me show you guys the rest of the pets. And I'm actually gonna try and craft the smithing dog because in case you guys didn't know, this is like the most overpowered uh, a pet for this event to grind. And let me actually open these common eggs. Alright, we got a golden lab. I don't think, yeah. Okay, we need to. Oh, dang it. Alright, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna clear out a bunch of pets in my inventory that I don't need. Alright, guys, that should be good. So let's just hatch the rest of these. Oh my gosh. Alright, good. There, we got the dog. Okay. So now we can go here and, yeah. Okay, we got another one. Okay. So now, oh, okay, so we can start crafting. And this should craft in just 2 minutes because there's 10x craft speed. And then I can show it to you guys. But also, in the meantime, let me go over the cheetah pet. Alright guys, so this is a cheetah pet. Okay, yeah. So this is what it looks like. As you guys can see, it looks just kind of like a safari pet. Here, I think it's like a scrap safari pet, which, you know, they like may have fixed and added it. And for crafting, you need one orange tabby and two legendary coal, which is actually not too bad, honestly. I thought it was actually much harder. But occasionally it turns you into a cheetah, kind of like the armadillo, but it actually has an ability. So during that time, if you harvest any fruits, they turn into wild fast mutation, which actually, wait, let me look up the multi on that. And yeah, here's the wild fast mutation. It's a times 5 multi, and it's honestly times 5 multi is pretty good. It's not like too good like Disco, but honestly, for a pet that's honestly not that hard to get, I think it's pretty worth it. And wait, let's check if my dog is done crafting. Okay, it's almost done crafting. In the meantime, let's look up the like base values of all the plants. All right, so here are the seeds. The olive seed has a base value of 20,000, which is not bad for the worst seed. And then the hollow bamboo seed has a base price of 120k, but it only grows one at a time. So yes, it's pretty good, but grows one at a time. So just keep that in mind. So like you can't use sprinkler methods to make it like super overpowered. And the yarrow has a 170k base value, and I'm pretty sure this also, yeah, this also grows only one fruit at a time. And it's pretty hard to get. So if you guys can get this, this seed could be really good. But now real quick, let me just get this dog real quick. Wait, do I have enough rare coals to craft another? Okay, no. Now, this pet is actually the most overpowered pet if you want to grind out this event. So basically, you need an army of 8 of these, which, I mean, rare coal is not too hard to get, so I think most of you guys can probably get it. And basically what it does is every 5 minutes, it 10% chance to dig up coal. So it's like seeds, but if you get like an army, you can leave it on overnight, and every 5 minutes you're guaranteed at least one coal. So like you're gonna have so much coal by daytime. So then you won't even have to grind this event. So that pet is actually like overpowered. But we have another thing to talk about right here. Digging. They brought back digging, guys, and we can get brand new rewards, and I only have one dig. Oh, hold up. So, yeah, basically from digging, you can get a bunch of new rewards. Like, you guys remember the grave digging event from the Gold Garden event, right? That's basically what this is. Let me show you guys the rewards. So you can get common coal, you can get a bunch of this stuff. You can get a brand new pet here, which is a termite, which actually I'll show you guys what all the pets and seeds do. And then we got a new seed here, the Lumen Bloom. And this is actually a way to get coal sometimes, you know. It's not your major way because there's no way you're getting so much. You can only get like 4 digs. It's not that good. Then there's also a brand new seed, the Luna Stem. Brand new pet, the Geode Turtle. And then the zucchini seed and 2 new pets, the trapdoor spider and the goblin miner. So I'll show you guys both of them real quick. Alright, so this termite pet basically occasionally reduces a random pet's level by 1. This is actually really bad. Don't place this down, guys. It reduces your pet's level by 1. Okay, and then we've got the Geode Turtle. Occasionally, yeah, this one is really good. It converts the advanced sprinkler into a Geode sprinkler. And real quick, let me check what the Geode's multi is. Alright, so guys, we still don't know what the crystallized mutation is, but it probably won't be too overpowered. It'll be around the same multi as a wild fast mutation, which is like a times 5 multi. And let me also show you guys the other pets. We got the trapdoor spider, which occasionally eats a random fruit in your garden. And all fruits nearby have a webbed mutation chance, which, hold up, let me check that too. Yeah, webbed is also like to be decided. And also let me go check the Goblin Miner. And every 5 minutes on the clock has a chance to grant a free dig. This is really good if you guys are doing the digging event and trying to get some of the rare seeds. Because like as you guys can see, I have 0 digs now, and I'm so close to unlocking this one, but I'm not gonna get any digs. So yeah, I kinda gotta wait for 30 minutes for my next dig. So yeah. Anyways, now let me just show you guys the like 3 plants I think you can get from the digging. Or yeah, 3. The Lumen Bloom has a 2000 base value. Oh, that's kind of bad. I thought it was just like a placeholder that was 2000, but I guess it's still 2000. Luna Stem is 68,700, which is pretty good, honestly. And no, not that. And then the zucchini seed, which is a divine and has a 145,000 average value, and it grows multiple at a time. So this is like something you can actually use a sprinkler on. It's obviously not as good as like the bone blossom or like a maple resin, but it's still a pretty good seed. 145,000 base value and grows multiple at a time. So, um, yeah, that's basically it for this event, guys. And for some reason I'm an armadillo. So yeah, basically make sure to grind this as much as possible. Put a fruit in, an egg, and a gear. And basically the strat is to get as many smithing dogs as possible, and try and get yourself the pet from here, the Goblin Miner. Those two are gonna be your best friends in this event. And also, real quick, the gem egg is going to be there, so you don't have to worry about like not getting all the pets, because it's now in the pet shop. I don't know if it's going to stay, but it most likely will. As you guys can see, it's right here. Um, if you guys want, you can buy with. I think you can buy with Robux here in here. Yeah, you can get like a coal bundle here if you guys have Robux, or you can still get the Safari Seed Pack. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys think this is a W update, and I'll see you guys in the next video.